Hey friends, Sleepy here. Welcome to the episode of the weekly playlist. It's Friday, so it's time to share the games with you guys that I have been playing during the week. Of course, I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts are on the games I share with you today. And if you have any recommendations on games you think I should try out, let me know because you guys always recommend fun titles. Really happy for today because today was my last day at work. I finally start my vacation. I just got off work a few hours ago, and I went to GameStop and picked up Link's Awakening, which is awesome. I started playing that, so we'll talk about that here in a minute. But the other game that I have been playing this week is Gears of War 5, which I got a couple weeks ago at the beginning of September, and I'm absolutely having a blast with this. Very happy that I picked this up. Really good game, solid entry in the Gears of War series, and I'm having a blast with it so far. The campaign now, I am halfway through the second act of the game, and I'm really enjoying what I've discovering so far. It is connecting this game with past Gears games, so you're going back to one area that you went to in Gears of War 2. Now, I don't want to spoil the story or anything about it, but it's really awesome as there's stuff from Gears of War 3 and Gears of War 2 that are in this game, and it's really cool discovering that stuff, secrets, Easter eggs in the story mode, and I'm really liking that because this is supposed to explain the origins of the Locust and how they came to be and their ties to the COG and all that kind of stuff. So definitely looking forward to beating the story and learning all the stuff from that. So I'm having a blast with that. I've also been having a lot of fun with the Horde mode, and I've been having the most fun with this Horde mode over the previous ones. Like, I never got to play Gears of War 4's Horde mode, but I loved it in 2, and I really loved it in 3, and I'm actually liking it in this one. It's so far my favorite of all the Horde modes in any of the previous Gears of War games. I like it in this one. I do like that I can play this solo, and I can have 4 computer AI soldiers with me, and they actually do a pretty good job. Played on several different maps, and one of my favorite ones so far is playing in this like little museum and exhibit map. It's the one I did the best on. It actually made it to wave 36, and there was a little like laser grid that happens in that, and I accidentally rolled into it and killed myself. Otherwise, I was seeing if I could make it all the way to wave 50. So I've made it to wave 36 now, and that's really great. I recently unlocked Batista as Marcus. He was unlockable as long as you play from the September 15th through I think the end of September. As long as you play the game through there, you'll unlock him to play as Marcus, and he voices everything, which is awesome. So he comes down, "You just mess with the animal, feel my stuff." He does all kinds of quotes and stuff that Batista does, and he voices the character. I thought it was awesome that he's screaming out these different swarm guys as you're kicking their ass, and all the different funny lines that he has. So he's become my favorite character to use. And I really like that, you can, different characters you play as, you can level them up and they get stronger. And that's how you get better at, you can get better at playing Horde, and the harder modes is leveling up your characters. And every character has different tasks, like engineers and stuff that can build traps. And you have, like, Marcus, who's a tank, so he can do a lot of damage, health and stuff like that. And I do like that aspect that there's actually, you need teamwork, and, you have to actually think to play through Horde, and there's several different difficulty levels. There's even 2 levels above Insane, which is crazy. Don't know if I'll ever get to those super high levels, but I definitely am having a fun time with this. I still have to try out that escape mode where you go through the hives, and I still got to play some of the verses and the map builder and stuff. But overall, loving Gears of War 5. If you're a fan of the previous Gears titles, definitely recommend get Gears 5 because it continues the story, and the Horde mode is really fun, and I really want to try out that escape mode. Now, there have been some issues and glitches and bugs that I had encountered a few times. They've updated it several times, and now, ever since I had this last update, I have not had any issues, so it looks like they stabilized the game for now. So definitely recommend Gears 5, having a blast with it. And then the other one I've been playing, I just got this a few hours ago, was The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for the Nintendo Switch, which I've loved this game ever since the Game Boy game. Got it on the DX, and this is actually one of my favorite Zelda games of all time, besides the original one on the regular Nintendo. I think that's my favorite, and then followed by this one on the that was on the Game Boy. And I'm loving this remake. So happy I got this. I also got a poster as a pre-order bonus for getting this. But having a blast. Just playing through this game again brings back so many memories because, they didn't really change much. It's pretty much the same game as it was, just updated graphics and visuals and music and controls and stuff. But it is fun, still has that same charm that I loved as a kid. And just playing through this, I'm right at the beginning of the first dungeon now, so I went through the mysterious forest and did that, and just playing through, I'm like, I started remembering. So like, oh yeah, I remember this is where you get this at. Go to the crane game, and I got the Yoshi doll, and I was having fun with that. And then remember that if you attack too many of the chickens, that a whole bunch of chickens will attack you. They still have that in there. And of course, if you were to steal stuff, people go crazy and attack you. So like all that old charming stuff is in that, which is in this game. The owl. It's just really awesome. Loving the music, and I'm having a blast with this so far. So I've got a couple hours in already, and I'm loving it. Definitely very happy that I picked up the Nintendo Switch. So if you ever played the original, you liked it, you'll definitely enjoy getting on the Switch version. If you never played the original, I would recommend getting the original. But I'd also recommend, to get this remake of it. It's really cool. It just says it has amiibo support, so it says summon the deadly Dark Link into your chamber dungeons, so we're using him. Another thing that's cool, says you can build your own little dungeons, and unfortunately you can't save them online, though. You have to save them to an amiibo, so other people can't download online, which I think is a wasted opportunity. Nintendo should have had that online feature added to this, where you could have downloaded and shared dungeons. So that was a missed opportunity by them. That, who knows, maybe someday they could patch it or something. But I'm having a blast with The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. It's so awesome, brings back a lot of memories, and I highly recommend this one. So we'll do our quick little recap. I talked about Gears of War 5, the Ultimate Edition. If you're a fan of Gears of War, highly recommend it. It's got a great story. I'm loving it so far. It's got an awesome horde mode. It's got that escape mode, which is new for the Gears series, which is really cool. Of course, you got your verses, and there's tons of different kind of variations and game modes in that versus that you can play besides just the standard team deathmatch. They've added a lot of great stuff. You also can build your own hives and stuff to challenge others online. So very cool. Definitely would recommend that one. And then of course we also talked about The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for the Switch. Great remake of that classic Game Boy and Game Boy Color, the DX version. Such a wonderful game. I'm having a blast. Just got this today. So happy that I got it. So let me know if you guys have played either of these games, what your thoughts are on them, and if you're enjoying playing them, that kind of thing. I'd also like to hear what games you guys are playing, and if you have any suggestions, let me know. Alright guys, I want to thank you for watching. Take care, have an amazing day, and Sleepy will see you next time.